Dear friends and followers, welcome to another video of Bravo Architects. In this video, I quickly wanted to share some of my Airbnb experiences and tell you a few things to make your Airbnb experience the best. Let's get started. Well, Airbnb is a great platform for sharing your space, actually selling them and meeting new people from all around the world. I started using Airbnb in 2016, and last year finally I had an extra room for sharing with my guests. So I put it as a listing, and I can say that 99% of my experiences were amazing. If you check out my Airbnb profile, you can see that my listing is full of positive comments. I had many guests. I had guests from China, Germany, Russia, Kazakhstan, Libya, and so on. Well, you know, it still happens to be that 1% of that bad experiences can ruin your day. I'm just going to mention those few things not to let that happen, okay? Don't worry, I got you. There are things that I want hosts to do. Please provide full information and make sure it's correct and reset. Have high quality photos of your place, the listing, also the shared room, as well as the kitchen and the bathroom. Make sure the place is clean, neat, also quiet, so that when you have the neatness in your place, it's automatically is going to reflect it to the photographs. And when the person comes in the first sight, they're going to see that. This is what happened to my guests, actually. They loved it when they see it both on the website and in person. So I want you to be quiet after like 9 or 10, okay? Because that person have recently traveled and they might want to have some spare time in silence, which is their right? So you want to make sure you don't make any noise, no loud music after a certain time. Also, that doesn't mean that you're not going to talk to your guests, I mean strictly. Which brings me to the third thing that I want to mention is to communicate with your guests. You can easily have a seat in the living room and share some drinks and have a half an hour of high quality talk. And that will be a good conversation. And you never know what kind of person you're going to meet from any side of the world. So the next thing is for both the hosts and the guests. I want you to have your own picture as a profile picture so that the person who is going to talk to you can have a basic idea over internet that who they're talking to, okay, what kind of person they look like. Please have your governmental ID confirmed by Airbnb authority, because you never know. Tomorrow, in any case, if you need any police investigation, you want to know that that person is already registered to countries and citizenships. It's just, you know, in any case. Let's go on with the things that I want the guests to do. Number one is contact your host in advance. Make sure you have all the information to reach their home before you disconnect the internet. Because, you know, you travel to a different country, you might not get a SIM card, you might not have internet or Wi-Fi everywhere. So that's why you need to make sure you know how to reach that destination point. Please use WhatsApp. It's a really great app that everyone uses in the world. It's a great way for the host to provide you location, because in Airbnb sometimes they don't show you the exact location, they show you nearby. That's why WhatsApp is a great way to both send files or location or chat or have a phone call. And that is also the way that the host is going to provide the guest which ways to go and what kind of transportation to take in order to reach the place. They can snap some pictures to show the alleys, have some arrows over there, so that you're not going to take the wrong way and reach the pedestrians' ways to cross, as well as the password and the main door, which I have. The guest should be informed in the best way so that they will be able to come and knock your door. And you don't need to have to pick them up from somewhere or anything, and they will be like, I couldn't find your place, and can you come pick me up? They're expecting a private transportation, a car or something. No, come on. You travel to a different country, you can consider all those things, okay? And there is one thing I want to mention, that no one in the world have no right to talk to someone else in a disrespectful way. And that is not a rule for Airbnb, this is general for all around the world. Just because you paid for a place, that doesn't mean you are able to use them as your private soldier, okay? You are not supposed to order, or you are not supposed to talk in a disrespectful way to your hosts. And the money you pay is simply for accommodation and the high quality time with the conversation and good friendship is a plus. It's a bonus you get. So no one is supposed to carry your stuff or anything. Even if I would have millions and go to a hotel, I wouldn't let anyone to carry my stuff, carry my baggage or anything to the room. So there you have it. You found a place, you knocked the door, you got in, and please kindly ask for the rules. The house rules are probably already mentioned in their website as well, but it's good to hear them repeat and confirm them in person, which is face to face. The guest should show you your room and show you the living room, the shared spaces, as well as the kitchen and the bathroom. If you're a smoker, please do not smoke in the room. Do not smoke indoors. If there is a balcony, please go there or go downstairs. Smoke, do your thing, and come back. There's nothing wrong with that, but smoking inside is a terrible thing. Another important thing I want to mention is do not use personal items. Toothbrush, comb, razor. Yes, some of you might react like, how can someone use someone else's personal stuff? Guys, I've seen people doing that. So it's always good to mention that those are personal stuff and the guests are not allowed to use them. So finally, I think you should pay attention to the dishwashing procedure in that specific place. Well, obviously, if there is no dishing machine, you would just wash your dishes by hand and put them somewhere to let dry out, and you will place them back in the cabinet or the counter. But I don't think it's a good idea to place the dishes in the counter when they're not already dry. So if there is a dishing machine, it's always better to brush the dishes, let the dirt out, and put them in the dishing machine in order to save water. Remember the video about saving the world? You can access it back in the description. So dear friends, followers, this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well as following our Instagram page. The link is down in the description, and enjoy Bravo Architects videos. See you in another one.